My name is Dallas Chatham. I'm the head of residential construction here at Arrow Circle Electric. I got into the electrical industry right after high school. I worked a couple dead-end jobs. College never really piqued my interest too much, but the trades were always something that interested me. It's a very rewarding trade as you get to start with a clean slate on a house and you really get to see it start to finish. It's rewarding because you know someone's going to move in and enjoy all those things, all that hard work that you put into the house. So the rough-in stage will be after the house is framed, the HVAC is done, followed by plumbing. Then we know what we need to work around. So then we go in, we lay the house out, and we get it wired up. We set all of our boxes around the house, the meter cans, the panels, plugs and switches. We'll actually drill all the studs out with our equipment and run all the wiring behind the walls. After they sheetrock, cabinets are installed, the house gets painted and trimmed and everything, then we'll come in on the finished portion. That's when we put in all the plugs, the switches, hang all the light fixtures, put in all the fans, turn it on, actually test everything out and make the house, provide you light. It starts with a layout that has been provided by the builder or contractor or a custom electrical layout that we created in-house. So then our guys, when they come in, they know exactly where to put all the plugs, the switches, the lights, the different types of lights, where to put the meter, the panels, everything. And we have each job broken down into a specific process. They know exactly, 1 through 10, each step of the job, what to do first. Our crew traditionally exists as a lead technician and a helper, and the lead technician is also training the helper at the same time to one day then become a lead as well. We can train a unskilled, never done construction before, someone to be able to wire a house all by themselves in about a year. Depending on your general circuits, for maybe a bedroom is going to be a lighter gauge wire, a smaller wire, than say a wire in your kitchen that's going to run some small appliance like say a microwave, a blender, anything on a kitchen countertop, and then kitchen appliances like an oven, a cooktop, anything big like that. So it's bigger the appliance, the larger the draw, bigger the wire. On a rough end, you'll start with your electrician's tool belt, which will have a hammer, your wiring staples. We'll have a pair of wire strippers for cutting, trimming, and stripping all your wires out in the house. A pair of lineman's pliers for making all your connections in the box. Screwdrivers, a cordless drill gun for securing everything to the studs. We also use battery-operated power tools for cutting boards and cutting holes in the house to mount all of our exterior boxes. And so you get to really use pretty much every tool there is and get pretty efficient at it. It's a very detailed trade. It's something you really have to be up to date on all the newest codes and all the latest products, all the latest dimmer switches, the cans, the different types of LED lighting on the market. From the day you start to the day you retire, every day you're learning. Biggest thing is safety. Whether you're on a rough end, making sure you're safe, you're wearing your proper, eye protection when you're cutting boards, you're wearing boots for ankle protection when you're on ladders, make sure ladder safety, hard hats, no overhead hazards. And then on the finish side, when electricity's actually on, you want to make sure everything's turned off and safe, that there's no risk of electrical shock. There's no job so important, no service so urgent that we cannot take the time to do our job safely. The electrical trade has provided me with a very comfortable living. So I'm able to provide for my family, my wife, and my kids, and it's real rewarding. I love my job. I mean, it's a shockingly good time.